Tell me what's going on behind the scenes here.
We are doing a shoot for one of the artists I work with, the one that everyone knows the most.
Would that be Justin Bieber?
It would be. It would be the Biebs.
How important is this guy to you? He's more than a manager, right? He's your mentor, your friend.
Yeah. I mean,
call him up at 3 in the morning.
no, I mean, he's always not only is he worried about, my career and that he's worried about me just being a good person, and, at times he can be annoying, but I know he's only, trying to, have me have the best character.
What is it about your vision here? You obviously can spot talent. You have an eye for talent out there.
I mean, it was a multitude of things. I think for me, I used to be driven by fear.
Fear is good.
Yeah,
it pushes you.
Yeah, I used to be driven by the fear of failure. I think now I'm driven by the want for legacy.
The sun goes down, the stars come out.
The Wanted performed recently on Idol. Tell us about these up-and-coming acts.
You got artists like Cody Simpson. Just without even a major single, just sold out a whole tour on his own, headlining. Then you have Carly Rae, which is the fastest growing single in the world.
Justin spotted her and actually brought her to you and said, hey, we got to do something with Carly, right? That's his story.
That the story?
Yeah, perhaps.
He definitely spotted her. I got to give him the credit. I called Justin and I said, hey, I'm signing Carly Rae. And he goes, what? You can do that? And I said, yeah, and you're going to be my partner, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known who she is.
All right, so who has the last word, Justin?
Always.
What do you guys butt heads on, though?
That he's too much like me.
That's a good thing.
It's,
You're successful, Justin's successful.
I'm looking at a publicist back there who's been with us, and my parents call Justin their revenge.
His parents say that I'm like their revenge, basically, because I have a lot of energy and I'm always giving him a hard time. So, it's fun. He's a really great guy, and at the end of the day, he's taught me a lot, and not only about business, but just being a good person. Start this whole thing off right now. No
There's so many artists out there who want to be associated with you because you spell success.
My dad always said to me when I was growing up, I hold you to extraordinary standards because I want you to be extraordinary. So, if you want to be normal or be the status quo, you'll end up being that. If you want to be extraordinary, I'll quote one other person I really respect, which is Will Smith. And he said, don't ever be realistic. He said, never be realistic, because no one who was ever realistic in this world ever achieved anything great. Be unrealistic.
Did you see a little bit of that in Justin when you met him several years ago, that he dreamed big?
You know what's funny? When I met Justin, he didn't even know it was possible. He never wanted to be famous. He never wanted to be a star, because for him, the idea of a Bieber from Stratford, his family, no one had ever left. So the idea of making it was so foreign to him, it didn't even seem possible. But what I met was a competitive kid who was an athlete. So the idea of when I showed him how it could happen and that he could be competitive and he saw he was in the game, I've never seen anyone fight as hard.
You guys are pretty close. I also read one of your tweets where he called you up at 3 in the morning. It doesn't get closer than that, right?
Yeah, we have a very special relationship that's very, it's not a normal manager-client relationship. He's family.
Like to be everything you want.
Justin being the megastar, you still keep it real with him, though.
Beyond real, to the point where I think it pisses him off.
That's why he loves you.
That's why I like pissing him off.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh.